Number one, which I think is the most important, master your craft. You need to understand the basic first in order to become a lash trainer. Number two, social media. You need to optimize your social media so people know that you're a lash trainer. And I remember when I started, it helped me a lot to spread the word. 3 essential tips that made me to become a successful lash trainer. Hi, this is Cosmina. I'm a certified lash artist and also I'm a lash trainer. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 3 essential tips that helped me to become a successful lash trainer. Number one, which I think is the most important, master your craft. You need to understand the basic first in order to become a lash trainer. Meaning, you need to be familiar with all the new techniques. You need to have a strong fundamental before you start. Isolation, understanding the new techniques, understanding the new trends, working with different type of style, knowing classic, knowing volume, Russian volume, how to work with different type of volume techniques. And once you become ready and all this technique it's already mastered by you, then from here you have enough skills that you can share with other people. Number two, social media. You need to optimize your social media so people know that you're a lash trainer. And I remember when I started, it helped me a lot to spread the word because I had so many lash clientele. And I will say 20% of my clients became students after. And it's funny because after the classes, if I have like regular students, not my clients, regular students, all those students eventually became my regular lash clients. So you're going to win from both sides. And why social media is extremely important. Usually when I do the in-person classes, I ask my students, how did you find about me? What made you to choose my class? And most of my students, 99% of my students, they found me through a social media. That could be either Instagram, either TikTok, or either YouTube. I remember a couple months ago, I had a student that she flew from Texas, which is about 3-4 hours, flight. And she came here 3 days. She was staying at the hotel and then spent money on the VIP class. It's so important to optimize your social media so people know what you're doing. People know that you're a lash trainer. And another thing that you have to be on top, it's advertising. Advertise that you're a lash trainer. And what made me to become and grow super quick as a lash trainer, it was because I was very active on my social media. I used to post every single day on my Google Map. People can find me there. Instagram, TikTok. I also post a lot of content on my Instagram. Beginner lash artist tips, lash trainer tips, and I'm very active. So that's the second essential tip that is extremely important. And number 3, have an amazing communication with your students. You need to be their mentor even after the class. For example, the way I do here, most of my classes are private or group of 2. My classes are very, very small because I need the whole attention to be on them, the whole focus to be on them. And usually on the first day, once we do the theory, I'm behind them the whole time, showing them the position of their hands, showing them how to position the body, how to hold the tweezers, how to work with the tweezers, things that are very little things that makes a huge difference on the student start. And also, I know 90% of you, they're afraid to start because they're afraid of imposter syndrome, how people are going to find me, why people are going to choose my class, why people think that I'm the best. You become the best version based on what you're posting, based on your activity. So based on that, people are going to find you. And you're never going to understand if you never start. That's exactly the same like Okay, I want to learn how to swim, but you never jump into the water. How you're going to understand how the classes are going if you never start? So in that case, if you're afraid, I always mention this to some of my students that they became trainers. Start with a classic class. Start with a 2-3 day classic class, understand how the class goes, see how everything goes, see what type of questions the students ask, see what type of communication you have, see the environment in the class, and then based on that slowly move to the next step. Do like group of 2, or start teaching different type of techniques, start doing volume. And this is how you're going to learn as you go, you know, and you also learn from your students, because nobody was made to be a Lash trainer, trust me. Okay, so I hope this video helps, and I hope this video is going to think at least a little bit and start your journey as a Lash trainer. And don't go anywhere, because here I'm going to play another video with a couple more tips that will help you to become a successful Lash trainer.